Hola, buenas tardes. Bienvenidos a todos. Good afternoon and welcome, everyone. Welcome to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shearer, and I am the spiritual director and the founding minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to become a member of our center, please contact me for more information. Today is Saturday, March 6, 2021, and we are continuing with our annual theme, which is Timeless Wisdom, Evolutionary Vision. Our topic for this month of March is Open to Possibilities, and the topic for this week is Living in the Question, a High Idea. We open each week with a spiritual practice called Affirmative Prayer, also known as spiritual mind treatment. And this is a powerful and a practical tool that helps to shift our consciousness so that we are open and available to accept all the good that is already present in our life. So let's move into today's service with intention, as we do each week with a reading from the Creative Thought magazine. And today I'll be reading from March 5th, 2014. Just a reminder that spiritual mind treatment is always done in the first person. So I invite you to close your eyes and take these words as your own if you so choose. I recognize that all the power, love, life, as well as the peace and order of God are deep within the center of my being. It is here now because it is always here as the ground of my being. I know who I am and what I am for. I am unified with Spirit. We are a team. God does the creating and I do the expressing. No barriers or fences exist. There is only good in the making. I understand that darkness fades with the introduction of light. I now declare that I experience full self-expression. I clearly picture the creative experiences that I want and expect. I am original. I am unique. I find the harmony within the chaos. Profoundly grateful that the good I seek is already mine and will be enriched manyfold. I lovingly release this word. It is done, and it is so. And that was submitted by Reverend Marion Whiteman from Palm Desert, California. So now let's review our purpose, vision, and mission statements. So I'll share them on the screen, and if you would like to read along with me, please do so. And my apologies, we are just having a little bit of a technical delay with the PowerPoint. So we have a grand purpose for being here each week, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. Our vision is to educate and support each other so we can create the life we desire that works for us right now. And we do this by means of our mission, which is to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. At this time, I'd also like to welcome everyone. We are a spiritual center that honors and respects all spiritual paths. So no matter Where you've come from or where you are right now, know that you are welcome here. Here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta, we teach a philosophy called the Science of Mind, and it's a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom. We offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth, and we honor diversity in all aspects so that we can see and appreciate the great oneness that already exists everywhere and within everyone. So we've already experienced this welcoming energy and one of our spiritual tools in our opening treatment. Each week, we offer a service with an inspirational message. And normally, this is done at a restaurant in downtown Puerto Vallarta, and we will soon be opening up there again. So please watch for the announcements here and also posted online as well as on our Facebook page and our website page. So this month of March, we have a new discussion topic. And we are now opening up to the highest ideas of our lives through the spiritual practice called visioning. Opening up to the impress of spirit through visioning allows us to tap into the realm of possibilities that's so much greater than what we can even begin to imagine for ourselves. It's connecting with that divine energy to know so much more, excuse me, to know so much more than what we already know in our human experience. Visioning engages the heart and the mind. It is our deepest expression of what we want for a better and more successful future. So some questions might be, what is my purpose? What am I good at doing? What makes me unique? What are my values and why are they important to me? What is my dream? Our lives are transformed and expanded when we live in and from the question, what is Spirit's highest idea of itself as my life? Visioning can also be done in a group or community setting for a better possibility for that group or community. A visioning exercise can bring a community together as people recognize their shared values and purposes, as well as to articulate a shared vision for the community. The vision serves to lay out what the community should look like in 1, 5, or 10 years, and even beyond. And that's the same with our personal lives. So, what is it that you would like to experience? You can find this or the answer to this through visioning. Our evolutionary vision from the Centers for Spiritual Living Global Vision for this week is this. We see a world in which every person lives in alignment with their highest spiritual principle, emphasizing unity with God and connection with each other. A world in which individually and collectively we are called to a higher state of consciousness and action. And our timeless wisdom from the Science of Mind principles, core concepts, and values for this week is this: direct revelation. A direct revelation is the practice of the principles of spiritual being, freedom, and heaven. As individualized expressions of the one infinite reality, we have access to the infinite wisdom and intelligence of the ultimate reality. It flows through us, as us, to the degree that we set our previous ideas aside and become aware and conscious of the impress of universal spirit. Direct revelation is available to us through our intuition and can be intentionally cultivated through visioning. Visioning consciously opens us up to be receptive to the impress of the universal spirit. Visioning is the practice of cultivating the field of consciousness and illuminating what wants to emerge from it into form without preconceived ideas or limitations. Visioning has a specific methodology which can be used individually or in a group. Visioning may also be done informally. So sometimes it's best to have someone that is trained in visioning to assist you, but know that you can also have access to this wonderful experience on your own. I'd like to share with you this quote from James Allen in his book, As a Man Thinketh. He says, "Dream lofty dreams, and as you dream, so shall you become. Your vision is the promise of what you shall one day be. Your ideal is the prophecy of what you shall at last unveil. Dreams are the seedlings of realities." So today we have our 3 key points, and they are visioning versus visualization, curiosity as a way of being, and collective evolution. So our first point, visioning versus visualization. Both of these terms sound similar, yet there is a difference between them. You can visualize only that which you already know. Visioning is a receptive state to catch a vision for your life outside of your current awareness and understanding of yourself. Living in the question invites us to listen to and from a different place, beyond the egoic mind, to that which is seeking to express in, as, and through us. So, as you are asking the universe for what you want, if you are asking the universe for what you want, or are you open to receive the fullness of the life that you are? There's a difference. So, set free any preconceived ideas and let loose within you to discover infinite possibilities. Deepak Chopra, in his book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, says this: relinquish your attachment to the known. Step into the unknown, and you will step into the field of all possibilities. You will have excitement, adventure, mystery. You will experience the fun of life, the magic, the celebration, the exhilaration, and the exaltation of your own spirit. So, are you curious about visioning yet? Let's look at curiosity as a way of being. Questions come up to invite in something new. Inviting curiosity is a way of being, as a way of being, is how we live in the question, what is Spirit's highest idea as my life? This breaks us away from what we think we know and desire and invites in something greater to guide us. So, are you willing to be surprised by what you discover about yourself? Everything is learning and growing. Everything is for us through learning and growth. So, are you open? Are you willing to be more interested in your spiritual growth than advocating for your limitations? We learn through curiosity, remaining open to experience a shift of perspective, a new awareness, a heightened experience of life. So, are you willing? In his book, This Life is Joy, by Reverend Dr. Roger Teal, he said this: locked inside every problem are possibilities hankering to get out. Every problem is an opportunity of some sort. Just like two sides of the coin are always present, always a complement to each other, so is a problem always united with its eventual solution. So, in other words, there is no problem that doesn't have a solution. We need to be open to receive that information. Which brings us to our third and final point, collective evolution. What's it all for? This collective evolution, moving beyond the conditioned thinking of scarcity, fear, and separation, allows us to tap into cosmic consciousness to catch Spirit's highest vision for our lives and our part of the evolution of humanity. We are not just here to manifest our personal desires. We are called in such a time as this to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. We are here to be part of the collective evolution and awakening. And it takes each one of us to be a part of that greater awakening, that greater evolution. Visioning is a powerful practice to lead us on this journey to awaken to infinite possibilities for revealing that beloved community and consciously creating a world that works for everyone. Here's another quote from Roger Teal. What we believe becomes an open invitation for manifestation. In the midst of a problem, believe in the possibilities inherent within the problem. You are disengaging your vital energies from an attack on the problem and making yourself available to guidance, inspiration, innovation, and serendipity. You are moving from reactivity to higher order creativity. So ask yourself a higher question. Live in a state of curiosity and remain open to possibilities to experience a life beyond your wildest imaginations that works in alignment with the highest good for all. If you would like to experience a visioning session, please connect with me to make some arrangements, and we can do that together, either on a one-on-one or in a greater group. And today, our affirmation is this: My life is the embodiment of Spirit's highest idea of itself as me. And so now is our time of mindful giving and financial support of our spiritual home. We rely on your support to continue our center here in Puerto Vallarta so that we can continue offering this powerful teaching of the science of mind. We bless the financial gifts that you give today. Every donation is greatly appreciated, whether it's $5 or $50, or even just the cost of a cup of coffee. So at this time, we would normally be passing the donation basket, but we are continuing with our receiving of payments or donations through our PayPal on our website. So I'll just post that up for you. And you can either go to our website, which is www.cslpv.org, and click on the Donate Now button, and that will direct you to PayPal. And you can pay either in Canadian, American, or in pesos, and it will be sent directly to our center. Or if you are still liking to write out a check, you can send that to us at CSLPV number 403, 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, V1Y8N1. And of course, that is in Canada. So if you would like to go ahead and click on the donate button, and as you do that, please join me in repeating these offertory affirmations. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So if you would like to have a one-on-one connection for spiritual mind treatment, or as I mentioned earlier, if you would like to do a visioning session, then please connect with me. And if you would like to commit to being a member with us here at CSL Puerto Vallarta for this upcoming year, then also please connect with me and I'll be sure to send you the correct forms. We are also still looking for new members for our board of trustees. So if you have an interest in that, please connect with me as well. Also, join me daily on the CSLPV Facebook page during these 64 days of peace and nonviolence, which started on January 30th and continues until April 3rd. These are the calendar days between the memorial anniversary of the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. And it's an opportunity for us as individuals and communities to come together, empowering us to envision and help create a culture of peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions can create ripple effects of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, consideration, and it also includes standing up against injustice. So please join me on Facebook daily and join me again next week. Thank you for coming together and spending this time today. Peace and blessings. Namaste.